Hi, this is Brenda with the Belters Appreciative Eye, and this is a nice overcast Monday, and we're here at Man God's shop to talk to him about all the wonderful things that he's doing. I walked in and he said he did music. I didn't know that. So we're going to ask him to talk about that today. But the first thing I want to ask you to do is, let my audience know how you got started, how long you've been here, and some of the things that you do. I'll take this.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I am Mangod. I've been here for about 7 years now. So it was an adventure to be here, and I guess I was directed by our ancestors. But I am here for a reason.
Right.
Had it not been that, we would have not met today and have a chat. So I am here for a reason, and I'm blessed to be here. So I love art and craft, and I actually love Rastafari. I got that trait from Bob Marley, listening to his songs and all that. So I needed to have an experience of it. So now I'm Rastafari.
Yeah. So now you are?
Now I am. Is to know that you are who you are. That's why it says I am that I am.
So you are what you are, and you could be more than that, but you are that.
I can be more, I can be less, but I am who I am.
Yeah.
But it's to know who you are and be content with who you are, because you are the master of your life. You steer the affairs, but when you are led wrongly, then you are being misled. Yes. So we are here for a reason. Your will might be, I wanted to be like that, but purposefully you are meant to do this, but now you are doing this.
Yeah. So 7 years here, and was it really hard for you to gather your inventory? Because he has everything. He has clothes, he has jewelry, he has purses. When I walked in today, he was having a tutorial from a friend of his, learning how to make other handbags. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. And art is something else. I mean, it's something when you are, and I think that we all are in some respect, a creative creature, and you just don't stop here. You just branch out, and you just because your story to me is a collection of you, of things that you collected.
Exactly.
It's Man Gods. It's Man Gods. So yeah.
So it's like my mother is a Christian, but from the Ever family, and a little bit of African traditional. That's from the trait of my mother. But literally, my mother is a Christian, my father is a Christian, my father is a pastor. So I had been through that line of being a Christian, even from the school system, Christian school and all that. So, but I was like, well, I'm going to heaven. Christians and Muslims aren't going to heaven. So I needed to have a feel of it, a taste of it, so that I can actually come to a conclusion that they are not going to heaven. So I had to be part of it. So I became a Muslim, which it's a journey. So we journey to experience and explore.
And we stop. You kind of slow down when we say, this is it.
And it is only when you have a taste of it. The sweet of a pudding is in the eating. So when you actually have an experience of what it is out there, else you would have a one-way perception. But you should be a Christian, and Muslim, Hindu, Buddhist, to have a feel of whatever is going on. Because I remember when in school we have different subjects. Either than that, we would have been thinking one way. So a little bit of science, a little bit of social studies, a little bit of environmental studies, mathematics. So all it is to groom you So why I asked like a question, are you a Muslim? He said yes. Can you ever be a Christian? He said no, I cannot be a Christian. I asked a Christian, are you a Christian? He said yes, I'm proud of Christian. Can you ever be a Muslim? He said no, I won't be. Why won't you be a Muslim?
Yeah, well, you don't know until you experience and you're educated. And you explore all that is needed to find out how we feel.
Man should know thyself. So after you've explored, but there's a slippery road that you might fall from. But yeah, man will fall 7 times and will rise again. So we learn from the mistakes and the fall to. Yeah, it's all like that.
So you also, I know that you also started a book. You're writing a book.
Yeah, I'm writing a book.
You're writing a book.
Yeah.
That book should be pretty heavy. I mean, it should be really, really heavy. And what motivated you to write? Did you just want to take stuff out and write it, or what motivated you?
Yeah, I was like yearning to find out something. You know, every man has a purpose on this earth. So I was trying to find who am I, what can I do, and what has stopped me from being who I am. Fine. So I said, this word, believe, because actually I've been a Christian. I believe so much in Jesus. So the word itself. So I tried to break the word down to understand. Africans only believe but don't think. We are believers but we are not thinkers. You see? So hence Christians or religion is part of the African biggest problem, which is dealing with the mind. So the book's title is Rewire Your Subconscious Mind. Reprogram. Yeah, your subconscious mind.
I agree with you. I have not lived here that long. I've traveled here, Africa. I think we've been in 4 countries here. Three. My photographer husband tells me 3. But anyway, the fact is, as just from observation and talking to people here, you're absolutely right. Some of them just think that one way, and we can't really blame them for that, because they came in and they colonized our mind. You know, they just brainwashed us when they came here, and so they came up through generations, and they just stayed the way. And this is the way it is. It could be different. Yes, it can be. And so until we program this, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And it's slowly. And you know what I do? Here I am. You know the water problem here, right? You know the water issue that's here. So I try to shoot it out on my status on my WhatsApp, because I know some of those people that read that, they're not into what is happening.
Yeah.
And so we can't resolve any problems until we all come together. See, we can't wear a certain group out all the time. So and it's good to see that is growing and it's spreading out. I saw Instagram of a 70-year-old Canadian man, Ghana man, was talking to young people, said, I'm 70 years old. And he was out there marching. This is not for me, I'm 70. This is for the generations to come. So if you don't get out and do something, we lose this. So it's a fight, it's a struggle, all the time, it's a struggle, you know? Yeah. So how are we doing on time, bro? Okay. So anyway, I think he's telling me I'm talking too much. But I love this conversation. I love it. There's something about your spirit, and I think what you're telling me, some of the things that you're telling me, are just ingredients of your spirit and everything. And of your spirit and everything. You know, just this is just a little tip of me,
Yeah.
Your music. Tell us about the music. How did you get started with the music?
My music, I love music from time, and Bob Marley has influenced me a lot. Cripiton and many artists have influenced my way of singing. But they sang for a cause. They sang to change and make me begin a movement, which I am affected now. Now we fight for Africa to renew the mindset, because it is the programming of the mind which has led us all here. I'm speaking English, so I'm being programmed to speak English. My mother gave birth to me. All that I said was "nga." Was a shout. The nurse really spanked me. Was "nga" was what the language I could speak. But now I'm speaking English. I speak a little bit of ever fancy, small languages, because Ghana is more different tribe and different languages. So you encounter with people and you will learn different dialects.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, my music was to cause a change into the lives of people. All that I have learned. If I should pass today, nobody hears of me and I'm gone. But we have a proverb in Akan which says, tongue never dies.
Oh wow, I like
Yeah,
that one.
yeah. Tongue never dies, because you will die and your tongue, what you have said, the spoken word,
Yeah.
would always live. But whether it is causing a change, a positive change, or is affecting, destroying people, that is the issue. So I sing to teach what my pains are for me alone, but I sing to teach. I teach people about life and about African spirituality. So the song is to tell people that woman is God. And we have the Asasiya. So Asasiya telling us that the land we live in is heaven. But every Christian, every religious person thinks of going to heaven elsewhere.
Okay.
Back on your game. Yeah.
Yeah. So, is it any particular place that your music can be heard?
Yeah, my music is on Audio Mac.
Okay.
Audio Mac, and my name is at Man God
Matt God
-4.
-4.
Yeah, so Man God, and the title is tribute to Aset. Aset is mother of Horus. And that is Egyptian. We have Aset, we have Horus, we have the name escaped me. But you see, the Horus these are all symbolics. These are all symbolics, and Aset is a woman, the feminine symbolism.
Okay.
You get as Mary is a female symbolism in Christianity. So it was used as a symbol in Christianity.
Just take-
It's all right. This is the way it works.
Yeah, and videotape those that are coming up too big. That Matt God is busy all the time since we've been taping here. At least
We're in his shop.
we're in
and
his shop,
is open.
and the shop
yeah.
is open.
for
So
business.
about four people have walked up and got his attention. But you know one thing? That's just here. We're here. This is Victoria Street, and Victoria Street has people all the time. There are vendors all the way down on Victoria. So what we're going to do now is ask you if you have any questions about our YouTube channel. I asked Vanguard, did you have any questions about our YouTube channel?
Oh, well,
Have you looked at it?
not yet.
Not
so,
yet, not until your video go up and then you'll look.
then I'll check it out. But if I should get the name, yeah.
We'll share that so you can see your video, because we'll put your video up. Your video is the first video that we've taken on our new GoPro 12 camera. This is the first time we've used it.
Okay,
so we
nice.
hope that we can upload it. Because we've been having some fun with that camera. But I truly have enjoyed your interviewing you, being here with you. You're such an easy person to talk to. Your spirit is just at peace, and it's calmness there. And I know there's a lot of love there too.
Yeah.
Yes, a lot of love. And so not only me, Docs respect this relationship too. So we do appreciate you. So, with that being said, we'll come back to him later on this year probably and see what's happening here. If he contact us and tell us, hey, I got something new, we'll come.
Yeah.
But anyway, until then, this is
Final words.
My final words.
your final words. Thank you, Doc. Thank you. Okay, any final words?
Yeah. My final word is like, man should know that he bears the characteristics of God, and he should know that he is God, and that ends the struggle of this world. For consciousness comes by knowing that you are. So if we had known that we are God, we would have acted right. But we don't know we are God. We see God elsewhere than us.
Yeah.
So we should know that God is within us, and we are God, so that we can have the attribute of God
I agree.
every time we move.
Yeah, I agree with you totally. I totally agree with you. And because I do believe that God lives in me, and He is my conscience. And so therefore, I have to think before I act and know that it should be pleasing to God. So I totally agree with you. And then if He lives with us, in us, which I believe, there shouldn't be anything but love here. Nothing but love. And love does not kill. Love is not jealous. Love is everything. Everything. And God is everything.
Yeah.
So thank you.
And
so
God is you. And
and you. Okay. So people, we're gonna end this beautiful visit here with Matt God. And so we're the Belchers Appreciative Eye on YouTube. And so we would like for you to comment, like, and share. Tell all your friends about our and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Share these videos with your friends, because the Belchers are trying to just walk these streets, let you know that there's a world over here on this side of the ocean, and they're doing great. They're doing great. And we're going to talk about that later too, but not today. So until then,
bye.
bye. We'll see you later. Bye.